J Drone here. I'm in Bombay Beach, and it's not quite how I've seen other YouTubers kind of explain it. Like, there's just houses wide open, and you go in and check stuff out. It's not. I've been driving around for a while. Maybe there's certain sections that are like that, but this is a little bit of art that clearly somebody has spent time doing. There are other spots with a little bit of art that maybe we'll show you, and if I do find that section where you can just walk in and out of houses, we definitely will show you that too. The Salton Sea is near here, and that's what the attraction was. There's whole history behind it. This was a booming area, and now there's only like around 300 people that live here. So finding random stuff like this should be pretty frequent. We'll go ahead and give you the 1-2 on the place. Not too far from that TV painting display, we have this, which is dubbed the Tile House. It is gated, obviously. It is somebody's pride and joy, so we're not going to bounce around too much. That's pretty neat. Alright guys, we find ourselves at the Bombay Drive-In. Obviously this was created by somebody, but I'm maybe assuming that sign's original. I don't think somebody would just purchase a sign and age it up to do this, but look at this. Got a Corvette right here. Lots of older cars, man. This is a trip. Dude, we're in the middle of the desert. There's what they're calling the Salton Sea, which is not an ocean. It's just basically a lake formation from overspill and high salt content. This is a trip, man. Danger. Don't rock the seat. Obviously from some toys. Not toys, excuse me. Children's rides in an amusement park. This is insane. El Camino, little mini thing there. This is crazy. Crazy, man. Not too far from now, we find ourselves at the Bombay Beach Museum. See your quads running around. Doors are just open on this. I don't know what we're gonna come into here. Just an old trailer that they repurposed. This is cool. Super old carpeting. It's like stepping back into a time warp, man. They have some art hanging on the walls. Basically, it's an abandoned trailer. Back bedroom with that same type of carpet. Soft hole coming into the bathroom. Definitely be aware of that. See the property next to this. Directly next to the museum we have over here, which clearly that's wide open. I don't know about these trailers or anything. Here we go. Sorry. Books. Oh yeah, it is a trip. So I guess you gotta selectively find stuff. There's luggage. It's pretty big back here. Pretty big. That's crazy. Old toilet. And this is clearly locked. Don't want nobody nobody in there. It just kind of looks like a mild mess too, but again, we have a lock on it. Alright, so we're starting to find them. They're very sporadic. Again, some of the YouTube videos made it look like this was the Urbex utopia, that everything's just open, which is not the case at all. There does seem like there are quite a bit of people living here, but this one looks pretty cool. So we got a hole just blown out completely. And look at this. See, this clearly would have been somebody's bedroom with all the clothing around. Got stuff all the way back here. Another room. Prowler. Little retro stove. Crazy living something like that. But I mean, we're living in smaller with the kids. Alright, so this one not really worth even going through, but it is just up the road from the one that I showed you. Pretty much gutted. Obviously, some of the roof is missing on it, but definitely cool to show. So over here, we see a pretty old bus with a newer school bus with all types of stuff rigged on it. And then hopefully you can see what's on top of that building, and bam, a cow. There's a cow on top of that building. Just to show you one of the empty lots here. This bag. Damn. Look at this thing. It's like a bent up flowering plane. That's all that I could say. A bent up flowering plane. That is crazy. Right here we have, I believe, a Jacob book type thing, which is awesome. This is super old school camera. It's all sprayed out white. So we're gonna go ahead and walk over here. There's a bunch of stuff over on Park, but I figured we'd hit this one first. It's actually starting to get pretty interesting as you find sections where there's nobody occupying space anymore. Because again, what I'm going to show you on the other side should be pretty neat. I don't know what's up with this stuff. I just figure I'd come over here before we go over there. A rooster crowing. Oh. So yeah, this ain't going to be that impressive. It looks like people's been throwing their shrubs in there. You can see remnants of what was. But now we're going to go ahead and go over there. All right, we're on the other side here. Sounds like somebody's running a generator over there. So that's been bolted shut. Clearly they don't want nobody in there. We'll have a little look though. Have a looking back at this long trailer that you got access to the screen door. It's locked up. We ain't gonna go in there. It really ain't much of anything in here to see. Nice 8-ball shed. See a boat in the yard over there. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over here to the shed. Tell me that ain't a trip. Still on the trailer. Obviously ain't much to it, but that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. We'll go ahead and just pan into here, you can see it starts to get a little bit more elaborate as far as like painting and ghost townish. And again, you do have other people here taking pictures, so occasionally you'll hear a kid screaming. It's not a ghost. Look at this. What a trip, man. What a trip. What do we got? A dance hall? It's too cool. It is too cool, man. Way too cool. Let's go ahead and just go up here. Oh, look at this stuff. Look. That is a trip, dude. What is going on? Look at this. What in the world? Oh man, this is way too cool. What is going on here? This is crazy. What the heck? What? Yes. Look at all the plungers. That's just crazy. So crazy. I gotta find my wife and show her this. So looking for my wife, but you can kind of see her over there. See this huge painting over here. Dude, this is just a mind blow. Ba-na-na-na. Welcome to Twilight Zone, right? What? It's crazy. Go in there. Alright, so we're right across from where we were. This is a trip, man. So I guess this would be like the art exhibit type area where they've kind of made use of some of these abandoned buildings. Like, what is going on here? It's all like wire and stuff. Cinderella on the throne. Want a free tree. So good. What? Oh, no, I read that wrong. That might have to get edited. This is crazy. Shoot over to the next building. I guess we'll do that on camera. A lot of stop and go here just because I'm limited on whatchamacallit, memory on my phone. Maybe in the back there might be something to look at in here. Gnarly stain in the middle of the carpet. This is like a episode of the Twilight Zone, man. Looks like they might be organizing materials to build stuff. Like, this is all styrofoam. There's stuff in the other room. Got 2 couches over here. Pigeons. Lots of pigeons. I heard them. I hear more though. There's got to be like 20 of them in the next room. There's 1, 2, just 3. Just watch. There's lots of pigeons around there. It's actually nice graffiti. Which is refreshing because a lot of times you just see look at that. That is awesome. I'm gonna take a picture of that just to give you a look at the outlay. I believe we were in there. So save me up top. That does look like a legit neon. Nice mushrooms over there. There's a couple more buildings here. A volleyball net. We'll go ahead and zoom over there. So the cartoonage on these is pretty neat. I do hear a phone. That's probably from the resident who lives there. The cartoon guy. Not sure how I feel about this room. It's pretty dark. Pretty dark. It's kind of creepy. We'll get out of here, and I don't know what that is. Oh, this looks cool. Check this out. Spend some time in this room, right? How cool is that? So I did. I decided to spend a little time in the room. Whatever's back there is pretty creepy. But look here. Look at this. Look at, I don't know what these notes are all about, man. Maybe they're grocery lists? And they're dated too. Some of them are dated. That's 3/21/19. What'd you say? We could peek in the little room before we even go in. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go over there. Wow. So cool. Somebody took the time to actually do this. Especially because it's repurposed. Like, these buildings are abandoned, so somebody actually took the time to put their artistic abilities in it. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, that's locked. Locked, so we're not going to try to gain entry. Nice little car here. Looks like a Jaguar. I do believe that is a Jaguar. Could be wrong, but I think I'm right. See if there's any emblems on here. Jaguar? Huh? No emblems. I'm pretty sure that's a Jag. Got this big building over here. I hear birds. Nice red couch. See bird droppings all up there. So they're roosting upstairs. That is weird, dude. That had me shook for like a whole 3-4 seconds. That's crazy, man. Super crazy. Definitely gotta get a picture of that. There's something cool back there, that little hand eyeball. So if you're into this type of thing, definitely well worth it, man. With the occasional house that you can walk in through, this stuff is set up so you definitely can, and it's a trip, especially the far back with the plungers and toilet scrubbies. Little butterfly art on here, I think like origami or something. Looks like somebody's property though, so I'm not gonna bother. And again, you have new vehicles. There's definitely people living here, so don't just come here thinking that, damn, I'm gonna be in Urbex paradise. That's not how it is. There's a nice section that's pretty wild that I just showed you, and there's a couple sporadic houses here and there. There's actually ones off to the right of me, which we'll show you over there. Maybe we'll go over there. But we're gonna go on the beach. We're gonna go to the beach where the water is. The Salton Sea, the sea that shouldn't be. That's not really even a sea. That's just a highly salt-ridden body of water that kind of happened by accident. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yes. And the post no bills. That might have been the post office. This is a trip, dude. What a trip. You got like abandoned ship there. You got people kind of messing around on those things. There you go. So we are down by this quote-unquote sea, and it has an awful smell to it. You can see there's like a swing set out in the water. There is a mailbox out in the water. And just randomly on the beach, somebody's probably set this up. I can't see this being a porch from original property, but that's still pretty neat. Alright guys, so we are off of the beach. There is only one access point. That is Avenue D, so whatever the next avenue would be, whether it's E or C. Just gonna check this out. This caught my eye. The three-eyed Garfield. Super cool, man. Super cool. Got wind chimes going out back. So what we have here is, I believe they're a hotel, which I don't know if it's operating. Lowest bar in the Western Hemisphere, so maybe that's not a hotel. I had thought pretty cool in any regards. Old advertisement. You can see somebody coming in the road. The last resort, and that's what it was. Like, this was the place to go, and it was happening. But as you can see, not so much anymore. Nobody's playing in the water because it's deemed toxic. Beautiful day, almost 90 degrees out in California. All of that past the sand is water in the desert. And not one person's on it. Not one boat, nobody's swimming, nobody's fishing. Because that's toxic, they're saying. They're saying that's extremely toxic, high salt concentrated water, man. So we've left that area. And what you're looking at is like fish bones and shells. That's what makes up this beach. We are actually camping here. Nice little backdrop with the train running. The key is there. We're actually camping here. Decided, why not, man? We're from Pennsylvania. Who knows if we'll ever get here again. It's kind of a chill environment. Kind of got a nasty smell coming off of that. The thing that I read is that scum over there and discolored water that's pooling over there, that's like high algae buildup that's supposedly toxic or something. I don't know, but it's a cool backdrop. You got mountains, you got ocean in the desert, you got a beach made out of fish bones and shells, and this is a trip, dude. Look, crazy. I'm gonna walk a little bit, see if I can't find like bigger bones of something. So we're pretty close to Salton Sea now, and it is a terrible smell. In New York, Dead Horse Bay, I did a video on it. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check that out. But that was kind of like a gnarly beach that had the same type of smell, almost like a rotting smell, high ammonia. I don't know.